All right, here we go. And some mini seasons to complete some of the missions on the Fire and Finesse new theme program. Oh, I think I picked the wrong. No, I didn't. Pick the wrong. You know what? He's not even a Dodger. I'm thinking he's a Dodger. He's a Cub. I do got the wrong.
And the batter now, Brian Roberts.
I don't want to mess up my book.
In there at the knees. And away we go this afternoon. Ball one there. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time consuming.
We've heard of athletes working out on a team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Oh, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
Got him swinging. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. There's a swing and a miss. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast a game in the GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
All right, man.
Hitting the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it.
Work.
And makes the grab. 2 away now. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in 2 different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
You and me both, partner. And that is in for a strike. And the count even at 1. And there's the strike. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout.
Yeah.
Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Cliff Lee. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom
All right,
of the first.
lay off this first pitch.
Baseman, Paris.
And I can't.
Hit hard, base hit.
I tried for 7 seconds.
Start the inning. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Snap throw to first. Throws it away. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that drops in for a strike. Paris stands at second with no outs. Throw to second, safe.
Oh boy, that was wild on defense.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, safe. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Check swing. Did he go? Oh. Yes, he did.
Oh, man, that was a check.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Chases that one out of the zone. Huge strikeout there. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Harper.
That one outside. Ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hard liner. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
There we go.
Judge rips that one. That's going back. Back some more. See you later. A towering shot to center. It's 2-0. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Bring the bat up.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
To bring the bat up a little bit more.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin, and that clips the inside corner. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Andres Munoz. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Willie McCovey digs in now. And that's in there at the knees. That one fouled off.
Oh, boy.
One
Spider
out,
hanging
bases
out over the
empty.
plate.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Torrey Hunter in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball inside.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jeff Hoffman.
Let's try it.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight
Too
for
early.
the game.
Up the middle.
That was horrible,
Larkin
too.
fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Look like it's coming clean over the plate.
Roberts
That was just
handles, throws to first.
cool.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground, right side.
Too low.
Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 3rd inning. David Robertson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Nope. That's inside.
High fly ball down the left field line. hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Carlos Pena. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. Gary Carter stands in now and watches strike one. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one.
All right.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying...
Um,
Ready to go. And now Ryan Roberts. Top of the zone for a strike. And this one is off and running. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside.
got
The
him.
throw, tag, and he's out. Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber under it. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Larry Walker. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it.
Contact. Every pitch. That came.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Nola throw to first.
No, he's
Paris back on a dive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
We running on him.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Crow Armstrong on at first, nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pena. And he handles it himself for the out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
He beat it up.
Now it's going to be David Ortiz. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not chopping up pitches that are just a little too
bring
high.
the bat up.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a base hit to left. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Edwin Diaz takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ryan McMahon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Into left center for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Diaz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Gonzalez pulls it down, and the inning is back here on the south side. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Willie McCovey.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Torrey Hunter in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Robert Suarez. Shea Langoliers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Suarez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He can't
He
get
wins
through.
every
He's gonna
pitch.
try it.
And for
Yeah, he can.
Tag, but he's in there.
All right. Think he was gonna make that.
So up next, Barry Larkin. And that drops in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
There we go.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Here's the throw to the plate.
Oh. Oh.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Up and in, and that's ball one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something.
Larkin, there's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off.
Let him handle his business.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Paris on its second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Carter down to first. That completes the strike. New inning getting started. Digging in. Lee Smith on the pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Judge hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Carlos Pena. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Inside ball.
One out, base is empty.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Gary Carter stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Smith is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton.
Couldn't even click on not one of those diamonds. Not one of them. Had the illusion of it.
Ready to go now. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris.
The second baseman, Kyren Paris.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the
That was
catch.
a good swing.
Here's the center fielder, Pete
Can't
Crow
get no better than
Armstrong.
that.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch
I
of
was
the inning.
late.
No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
1 out, base is empty. Singy, I spy with my little eye a castle.
That, my friend, is Reinerstein's Keep. Have you taken a tour of the castle yet?
And that's way high. And 1-1. Not yet, but I heard you get a 25% discount if you have a game ticket.
I wonder if that applies to media credentials.
Hoping so.
Straight line.
Snags it, and there's 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up
That
there
was a
looking to be
bad.
aggressive and got
That was
something
a
he could
bad
handle. He
swing.
kind of rolled over on
Bad
this pitch
bat,
a little
everything.
bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Too late.
Aaron Judge
Man, that was
at
my
the plate
pitch.
with 2 away,
Gotta bring
swings
the
through
bat
that
up.
one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
There we go.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base
That's the
hit.
thing, though.
Back-to-back singles. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up to
David
Big Poppy.
Ortiz getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly
I
ball
blew
out there
it.
towards left field.
Had to bring the
And
bat
that's
up
the
higher.
third out.
Probably would have really nailed that.
Back here at Wales Park. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Ken Griffey Jr. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but
1-1.
his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Snell won his 2nd Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Out towards left center.
Beat on it.
Armstrong makes the play. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And what are the
That
Oh.
hit him.
That ball got it.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouled off. He was
That
late.
was late.
McMahon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging for the K.
Hey.
Slider got him for strike 3. Shea Langoliers will hit next.
Wasn't even pitching to me.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball. That's inside.
Just off the inside edge.
A home run here would certainly change things. Maybe splash one straight in the tank out there and left.
Fly ball down the line. Clemente on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Misses outside. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Pitching change here, Lee Smith. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Second inning here, no score.
Too early.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Brings it in.
My bad.
Back inside Wills Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. There's the strike. That's inside.
That's inside.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed. Ripped into center, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together.
Gregory Soto taking over on the mound. And now here is Edgar Martinez. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Kyle Seager digs in now. Shohei on the go.
That's a ball.
Pitches low.
I wasn't paying no attention. I could have caught him.
And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Jeff Bagwell now at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ohtani at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Bagwell out on the play. Inning over.
Got that. That'll work. Moving on.
Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman.
I got to actually string together some hits.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
That one at 99.
0-1's the count.
And it's 0-1. Swings through that.
Oh
There's a
boy.
certain point where you have to commit to
0-2
what
the
you
count.
think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just
1
terrific
ball,
bite at the
2
end.
strikes.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base,
Oh.
maybe get around the bases
Might make it.
and pick up a run.
On to first.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
No outs. Runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong. The next to hit. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Fought off foul.
Man, I
Well,
was
if he's going
late.
to do something special right here, it's going to
That
have to happen
wasn't
with 2
bad.
strikes.
Do it again.
Man at second. That's
Off
off
the
the
plate,
inside
ball 1.
corner. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work
Ball,
away.
that's out.
That's outside. The count now 2-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Paris up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Line to right, base
Ooh,
hit.
good.
In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Tanner
Now
Scott.
pitching.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
Tanner.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Scott.
bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Harper stands in now, looks at that one inside. Now snap throw to first.
That was just shot.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And it is 2-1.
Man, I didn't get the
It's a
bat
good change
back
up
over there
up
in
in
time.
the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a
Ooh.
miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He
Pretty
just
sure
is
he's
having a
gonna
hard time
throw it
catching
over
up.
here. Oh, he
That's
went right
smashed
back.
towards center. Junior makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one pulled foul.
Gonna swung at that.
Inside,
ball, one
almost
strike.
got him.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Oh, walk me. Get over with.
One away with a runner at third.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back
That
there.
should be in. Yeah.
And it's gone. Home run. And they add on. It's 3-0. Next to hit, David Ortiz. Fly to left his first time. And a breaking
that's
ball
out.
misses outside. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Clemente
All that
makes the
noise.
catch. 2 away. Brian Abreu gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
McMahon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit.
That one ripped left field. Braun on the move.
Oh, it
He
got
walks
down.
off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second is McMahon. Now a relay to third.
Shouldn't have tried
and
to
he's
triple.
out. Bottom of the inning, and now so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mark Davis.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
A little bit low.
that's
Ball
down.
1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the
1 ball,
gun.
2 strikes.
Not bad.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. And here is Mike Napoli. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Grabs it right up against the wall. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced
that
that
up.
one into center.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
There's the strike at the knees. 1 strike away. Right side. And foul ball. Clemente leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The
Ball
next
1.
pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's
2 balls,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. A shutout in this one.
Let's check some of these. Moment stats. So right here, I need 3, 4, 2. Need more strikeouts by relief pitchers. closers is good. 3 more for the closers. And more Dodgers pitchers. I got the win. Need some more XP. Oh. Burnt up both of them. Different doing the PXP when it ain't double. Like, oh, it's like a slow moving, it's slow motion.
Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And a
I was
foul
late.
ball.
I gotta get the bat up.
0-1. On the ground to the left.
Come on, got it up way too high.
Swings to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Very
now the
easy.
number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Man, too early.
The
Couldn't have
1-1
swung
is
at
fouled
that.
off.
I
I
would
knew that
throw him
wasn't
another
going
breaking
nowhere.
ball. Try to go again with
I
the fastball.
knew.
It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ground ball to first.
Same
And he
thing
takes
with
it
that.
himself for the out. So here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010.
There it
Out
is.
towards right center. That's well struck.
Thought it was gonna hit the
And
mountain.
that one is out of
Can't
here.
find that one.
And they jump out
About
front.
30.
It's 1-0. Here is Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up
was
and
a
in
good pitch.
just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you
There
swing
you
at
go.
it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
There we
This
go.
ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. Brian Abreu gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Now
looking for
pitching.
quality pitches out of him right
Ryan.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Abreu.
right where it is.
Ryan McMahon in the box
couldn't do
now.
nothing with
No
that.
balls and a strike. Way
I got
high.
a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 1-1.
Ground ball
Ah, I
right
shouldn't have
side.
swung.
Mazeroski on to
It was
first.
early, but the
That's
contact
the
was.
third out. But 2 round trippers
Yeah.
in this inning. The long ball was working. Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Just missed.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
Some heat there
Aye.
at 98 miles an hour. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Strike two.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other four tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
There we
Harper
go. Need more
takes it to
strikeouts
the
though.
bag, steps on first, and it's
Trying to
out number
complete
2.
these stat mission.
Now the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Roberto's number one tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss.
There we go.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Now
Cade
pitching.
Smith.
Cade Smith.
Kyle
Oh,
Schwarber.
caught
The
that
leadoff
late.
batter as he
They
swings
had to
through
bat
for
up
strike
anyway.
1. Next
I got
pitch
1 ball,
way
1 strike.
upstairs.
Hang out up here. Look. And of course, right on cue, dropped it.
That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
And that's
I got
off
3 and 2.
the inside edge. And the count's full.
Come on, go ahead, walking.
That's to third.
Uh,
Oh, not in time.
Good.
It's an unlikely infield
The
single.
catcher,
Shea Langoliers.
don't get a lot like that.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The shortstop.
So digging in, Barry Larkin. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through the fastball
Man.
up in the zone.
Dang, couldn't get it up in
Choke
time.
up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
There it is.
Smoked into left. This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming
And
home.
scored 2 off of that.
He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done
Now
as he
pitching.
brings home a pair.
So the batting order turns over.
Williams.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Grounded out his first time.
Woo.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the
What
count.
was that? Late, and I didn't get the bat up.
Misses
Ball,
off the
that's
plate,
inside.
and that's ball 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
This
Nice.
one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit right side.
Just
Mazeroski
missed
throw
it.
on to first. Harper is gone.
Now
1
pitching.
down. It's Aaron
Tanner.
Judge now. 1 for 1 with a
Judge.
single and a run scored so far. On the ground. That's a hit.
Couple of hits in a
The
row
batter,
for him
number
here.
34.
Just a simple ground ball the
Designated
other way. They
hitter,
had
David
eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all
Ortiz.
you need to do. Just let the ball travel, get the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Couldn't do nothing with that
Ortiz, batting
anyway.
with 1 down, takes a strike.
Oh,
Swing and a slow.
oh, and I swung at that.
Good feed. That's
Horrible.
one out. Over to Bagwell, and that double play
Absolutely
ends the
horrible.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes, you got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good.
That's him. He horrible.
New pitcher on here.
He ain't gonna give up 8 runs.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Edgar Martinez stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive.
You like that.
And a base hit.
You're always giving up contact.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And ball one.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people.
Like that.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andres Munoz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
That's what we need, some strikeouts.
Right through there for a strike.
What do we got, the crab fries in Philadelphia? Is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Scott back to work. Ball one on a pitch inside. Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now he turns and heads for second.
Oh, I think he was gonna make third.
Trying for two. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Reached
Two
on an infield
goofies out
single his
there.
first time. That one's upstairs, ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
Drilled in
he
the
is.
air, high and deep right field.
That's it.
That one is back. And forget it. He nails one out to right. It's 9-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. Foul ball there.
That was a strike in.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Going off
Coming
that.
home. He'll score easily.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And first offering is fouled off.
Can't even see it.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside.
Ball
2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Oh, I missed that one.
That's back there.
Oh.
And that one is off
I
the
already
top of the
knew
wall.
it was gonna hit the
One run
wall.
across.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss at a
That's early.
slider.
That was early.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Braun makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate.
Man,
Why
there's
that
a
came
sac
off
fly
like
to
I
bring
got
home
jammed.
another
Shouldn't
run
have
in
got
this inning. These
jammed.
hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some
Good
really
contact, good
quality
timing.
at-bats out of this team right now.
Ball one to
That's a ball.
Bryce.
Ball one, no strikes. Ball, that's too high.
Good. Finally let me get a check swing.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Ball, that's out.
Out the walking.
Next offering is fouled
Oh,
back.
that was it too.
3-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Toss to Bagwell. Harper retired. And they're happy to just get off the field. As we go to the last of the third. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, David Robertson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with.
Just
Hitters
need these
gonna have to
relievers
pick
to
it up
get
early if they're going to have any chance.
any
That's a
kind of
strike in the
pitch
knees,
time.
and it's
They can
1-1.
improve their stats.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up.
And to get them innings counted too.
Just
Them
missed.
stat miss.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh. Oh.
And that
Oh,
one
man, you
finds
supposed to
its way
dove.
through.
Trying to die for that.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like
He
those
must
first two
knuckle curve
pitches
y'all
down
to
an
death.
0-2 hole. He's going to have
Not
to
gonna
battle
score
if he makes a
12.
mistake.
Upstairs.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they
With
can
this
roll him
knuckle
up for
curve
two.
can actually do.
Junior in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2 is the count.
Napoli stands at first with one out. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And here is Ryan Braun.
That way,
That one
I can
finds
get
a
some
corner.
experience
It's
with this
0-1.
knuckle curve.
And a foul ball. Robertson is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 12-0.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go target fee. Thanks. Let's do snail so we can try to get EXP harder than I thought. Find out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Craig Biggio. And that misses. And we're underway. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Not close with that one. Ball two.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Babe Ruth in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Yeah,
Biggio
break.
over at first with one away. Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
You can't check.
Richie Sexton now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just
They take the force out.
I'm not making it dangerous. Throw the
Now
second.
it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Outside low.
All right, want to know.
For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League.
Here we go.
It's an 18, and that's a fair
That's a
ball
double.
down the right field line, and that's going to roll a while. Go ahead, run into scoring
Probably a
position as he
triple.
stops at second.
fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong makes the catch, one down.
It's never
was
fun
too
going
easy
back to
for
the
him.
dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Man at second. Towards first.
That's
And a
foul.
foul ball. What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league.
And this one gets through. Throw comes in
Started to
quickly,
take it.
holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. Runners in the corners here, one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Swing,
There we
and
go.
this one's blasted. It's got a chance. One runs in, hits the top of the wall. Relay to third, in there safely.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
Now pitching.
Now it's
How was that
the
not a
DH,
home
David
run,
Ortiz.
though?
Estrada.
Hit the wall or something.
And that
Ball one,
is
no strike.
downstairs. And that's ball one. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
Missed it.
Swing and a
Completely
miss.
missed
One ball,
it.
one strike.
Too early, and the bat was all over.
This one ripped.
I
but
messed
foul
that up
to the
too.
right.
Look dead at it.
Runner on at third, one gone. Pitch
That's a
misses. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him
All
up
we
a
gotta do is
bit.
get it in the
Mission
air.
accomplished.
That's it.
On the ground,
And we
right
didn't.
side. Fires to first
He's
in
out.
time. Here's Ryan
Batting
McMahon
sixth,
now.
the third baseman.
Obviously a
Ryan
guy who makes good contact, hits for
McMahon.
average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
At the
Just missed. They're so
Yes,
reliant on the
like
matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers on.
There it is.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. High fly
Right
ball,
underneath
right
it.
field.
Damn.
Ruth going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. But they do strike for a big inning as 4 come into. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Juan Soto. That one's in there. And that's strike one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Hard on the ground to first.
Go.
He takes it on his own and quickly one away in the second. Bruce Sutter comes on now.
Everybody,
we all know about his
equal
slider.
workout.
It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. One out, bases
Keep
empty.
everybody fresh.
Swing and a ball.
Oh, come on,
line
come on,
to
come on, come on.
And that
Nope.
gets down for a base hit.
I reacted to that too late. If I'd have been Johnny on the spot,
Really
he
nice
probably
job
could
of
have got that.
two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Just missed.
Come on.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Max Muncy at the dish. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the funky Muncy is back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Evan Phillips.
Okay.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Woo.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
So.
Edmonds going back. And it is
Squeaking.
gone.
That's what I thought Judge did. That's why I thought Judge hit it. I thought that should have been a
And
home
now the
run.
shortstop, Barry Larkin. Popped up.
Couldn't have swung at that.
Grich sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Kyron Paris doubled his first time. On the ground to third.
Ooh.
He gets there with the slide to first, and they get the out.
That's the
2 outs,
reflexes
bases
on
empty.
that one.
Pete Crow
Waiting on
Armstrong
that.
digs in now. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center.
Drop.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Cut off, now a throw home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now tries to get back, but we got him. And a bad
Yeah, I was
mistake there
pushing
ends
it.
the inning. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Bobby Grich.
Yeah, I can go ahead and finish
Sutter
it out.
back to work. That's off the
Couldn't be
inside
that bad.
corner. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Then again.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now.
All
One
right,
away.
take the hint.
Now batting, the left
Here's the
fielder.
left field.
Yes, him.
Sean Jelly
Now
gets
pitching.
handed the rock out of the pen.
Sean Jelly.
Swing and a ground ball.
What I'm
And it's
saying.
through for a hit.
This
And out to a
dude,
board.
constant
Not
pick
in
up
time.
contact.
He's safe.
Back-to-back singles.
He don't-
Really nice
he
job
can't
staying
miss
up
a
the
bat.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the
Ain't
infield.
met a bat.
Batting for the second time. And
Didn't
that's
like
strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball
Look at that.
drilled center field. Crow
It's
Armstrong should have
absolutely
it.
horrible.
He's there. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-1. Sexton stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Jelly is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. that's how it ends.
This dude. This dude. Bane of my existence. Guess I can put him in there. Check this. Let me check these points. Two more. Five. Closing pitch. Killing it. Okay. Two more for a Dodger. A bunch more points. Might have to put a battery in. Stop playing. Shadow 10. I just need two more with a Dodger pitch. Not that bad. Target field was all right. Stay there. Go with
About to get started here. And on the mound today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
if we can get the strikeout. Not just yet. Slider action.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create
Fastball, not
just
going.
a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's ball
I
two.
knew
Good eye
that.
there.
Not gonna cut it.
Swing
There
and
you
a
go.
miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball one.
Alfonso Soriano
Counts
in the box
1-0.
with one away as he takes ball one. Swing
go.
and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
The 1-1
Oh.
is fouled off.
Let's go slider. Make it.
And the
That's ball
slider
two.
just misses.
Oh, just me.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the
I can't
plate
lose ball.
inside, and it's 3-2.
Oh boy.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely
That's
done
fine.
for the out. Now it's the right fielder.
My other
Babe
pitches
Ruth.
get the strikeouts. BD dude. Just eat
And
up these
first
Dodger
offering is
innings.
fouled
I can
off.
be done with these guys.
Swung on,
Oh
belted.
boy. That didn't sound good at
Armstrong
all.
ranges back. Pulls it into the warning track. in Minnesota. And the batter
There we
now,
go.
Kyron Paris. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Get it. Oh, I
Swing
was
and a
late,
foul out of play.
and I didn't get the bat up.
Two balls, one
He's
strike.
pitching kind of high. I need.
Next offering is in
And
for a
of
strike.
course, next pitcher on the shoe tops.
High fly ball down the left field
Oh, that's
line.
foul. I
So
can't
now
see it, but I
racing
know that's a
after it.
foul.
And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ooh,
And
he took
there's
his
a
head
run
off.
into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air to left
Man.
down the line.
Who
And
was that
will
late?
drop foul.
Trying to get
I would
the
throw
bat
him
all
another
the way
breaking
up.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Puts it away
Caught
for
that one.
the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here is Harper.
Ooh,
First
glad I
pitch
didn't
doesn't
swing.
find the zone.
I'll stay tight.
In the dirt.
Oh,
One ball, one strike.
I want to get that one.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Fastball,
And a
slurve,
runner
circle
at
chain,
second.
slider. Imagine.
Hit
You
hard,
can't get over that.
extra bases. Here comes Paris. He'll score.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the...
A change in the first, and here's the new arm, Evan
That was a
Phillips.
quick change.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about
Missed
keeping
it.
the ball from getting by them
Super
into the
fastball,
outfield
cutter,
any
sinker.
way they can.
Swing and a miss.
Out of here.
Oh,
I was too early, and I'm off.
Takes and
Again.
misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. On the ground, right side.
Got me looking like
Whips
a
it to
complete
first.
fool.
That ends the inning. Back at target field. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Ground ball up the middle.
There we go.
Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Juan Soto now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 2 down now. And here is Cal Ripken Jr.
Good. We not
That
getting
one fouled
strikeouts
off.
from our starters that much. All you gotta do is get this last out.
Nope. Ball one.
2 out, space
And
is
finish
empty.
one of
I got a
those
ball, one
moments.
strike.
And he grounds one to the right side.
There you go.
He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Matt Strom.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball one,
McMahon
no
has
strike.
to step out of the way for ball 1. next
Ooh,
offering upstairs.
almost got me.
Good purpose pitch right there.
Almost
Trying
had
to
me.
tease him, get him to raise his
Clicked.
sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's
Yep, that
outside.
ball went out.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one is absolutely
go.
belted. And that ball is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing.
Oh, and I got
High fly
underneath
ball
that
out
one.
towards right field.
Take you
Hauls
off.
it in for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers.
Oh,
And first offering is fouled off.
too low. I was late.
One down, base is empty. And that one
That should be
hammered.
good for. Oh,
And that's a foul ball.
I thought it would have been a base hit on that.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base
Oh,
hit.
right back to that side.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to
That'll
come
work.
through behind in the count right
Batting
there.
ninth,
Textbook
the
bat
shortstop,
control right there.
Barry
Got a pitch on the outside, saw it
Larkin.
deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now, Barry Larkin. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Swing and
Bring
a
it-
fly
oh, I
ball
thought I
in the
brung it
air
down
out
too
towards
far.
right center field.
Wasn't that far. Actually, pretty good.
Edmonds makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, David Bednar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, that fell off the table.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is off the wall.
Going off of
Langoliers
that.
around third. Relay throw home.
Aw,
And he's out.
man.
Cut down. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. So they turn to their closer, Mark Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Max Muncy.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and
Ain't
ended up
throwing no
on
curve
the
on.
outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Missed with a
Come
changeup.
on.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is too much. I know this gonna hang over the
Got
plate.
him swinging. Now only 1
Good.
out remaining. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. There's a strike. They're down to their final strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that
Oh,
location.
be
Just a
a
swing and a
curve.
miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1 and 2. The other way. And
Nice.
the play. Ball game.
Hopper getting off his feet. See. Oh no. I do need to check that. 3 more innings of left-handed. One more for my relief pitcher. 45. I need. Still need a Dodger pitcher. One guy. Bill. Try to get 2 out of him.
Leading off, Kyron Paris. Liner, and this could be trouble.
That's 3.
Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you...
In the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Runner
tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough.
Man, I went up too high.
Exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
I was early too, but I definitely went up too high.
Swing and a ball hammered left
Didn't
field.
get up high
That one
enough.
carrying.
Oh, I thought that
Pulls it
was
into
going.
the warning track. And now big
Get
number
some
99,
wind.
Aaron
Carry that
Judge.
on out of there.
Swing and this one's bounced
Oh.
to the ground.
That was
Fires
horrible.
across the diamond, out number 3. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, just misses.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And strike 2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective.
strikes.
Just got to keep it on the corners.
Headed down the
Right.
line.
Come on, come on,
Judge
come on, come on,
really
come on,
his
come on,
horse
come on,
for
come
this
on.
one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. And the batter now, David Wright. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh,
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
how all of y'all failing.
Once you get the ball by the
That is
pitcher,
true.
there's a lot
But
of base
designated
hits up the
hitter.
middle, even on ground ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
Got him.
Foul. Misses
Ball inside.
inside. And it's a ball and a strike. That one
Ball,
missing
that's
inside.
Oh,
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's
here you go.
Pitching.
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Miller.
Andrew Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so
There
we'll
it
see
is.
how it works out.
Harris makes the grab on
Didn't
the
think he
run.
was gonna stop running.
Brian McMahon steps to the plate.
I was perfect,
Almost
perfect.
a loud
Come
start
on.
to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
Missed
one
it.
the count.
Missed
Going
the
to really need to
slider.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing
Oh,
and a miss, and that's
he
strike
threw it
2.
in the
Really
exact
good
same
back-to-back
spot.
sliders now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling
I
real
missed it in
confident
the
about
exact
finishing this
same
hitter off.
way.
He can go
One
anywhere he
ball.
wants.
2
And
strikes.
there's a ball. ground ball right side.
Uh,
And he takes it himself for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
oh. Watch for the slider.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
He gonna throw it.
Late swing,
And
foul
get
to
the
the
bat
left.
up.
Two down, nobody on. That one hammered center field. Harris raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
That out.
Back here at Pinhead Park, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. That is upstairs for ball one. On the ground right side, and that chance handled.
Pitching the contact.
Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ted Williams getting ready to hit.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Out to short, Larkin.
Go.
Zips it to first. And that quickly, two away. Todd Helton, the next to hit. Right down to shoot. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty.
Need this last out.
That one is upstairs.
Out of here.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Oh, can we get him?
The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now Dick Allen.
Oh,
Runner at second, 2 down.
so close.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fastball is outside.
All right, all right, all right.
That's a little bit low.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And
Got him.
Now pitching.
Trying to get
we're
him to
back to
complete
start the
that
third, and
inning.
there's a new arm on the mound. Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shea Langoliers
Looking in the wrong
leading
spot.
things off and takes a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first.
I didn't
and
bring the
one
bat
away
down
at the top
far
of the
enough.
third. Barry Larkin will hit next.
Go to.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late
Man.
sink on that fastball.
Nice.
Out of the hand looks so good.
That's a nice
and
pitch.
by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging
Second
in,
baseman,
Kyren Paris. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner
probably
holds
wouldn't
it
have made
second
it.
with 1 gone. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
Right.
Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that's a
we
base
go.
hit. Larkin
We'll
on his
score off
horse
of that.
coming home. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2.
The
You'll
first
often hear the
baseman,
phrase
number 3,
short to it,
Bryce
long.
Here
Harper.
comes Bryce Harper.
Now pitching.
Fly to left his first
Bryce.
time.
Blue pitch.
Rudder takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even
Right.
close.
Focus.
That gets by him.
Not dying.
1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And it's 4-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fly ball to right. Guerrero hauls it in, 2 away.
I give Judge
Next is the
a
designated
little
hitter,
boot.
David Ortiz. Fly to center his first
That's not
time. He's
even
0
bad.
for 1.
Yeah.
Line drive.
Woo.
And that is that. Back here in New Lee Smith will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right
0-2
there.
at the
I mean,
count.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. So up next, Michael Harris II. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. In the air, left side. Schwarber snags it for the 2nd out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one in triple digits. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And what a play. Ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one.
Could have been enough. Unlock. I only need one more. Oh, left-handers or that'll work. Okay, so I got the Dodger thing out the way. So either left-hander or relief. No problem. One more hit from Barry Larkin. Go with go. One more hit.
So
Easy
just
at
about
all.
set now. And on the hill,
Leading off for
CC
the
Sabathia.
Trojans,
What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's
Ball,
right
that's
on
off
top
the
of it.
plate.
Kyron Paris, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
It's
I was
through
look.
for
I
him.
did not want to
So a
swing
man
at
on
that.
base to start the inning.
I didn't mean to swing at it.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong.
1-0. He's
Throw,
safe.
save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that drops in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's inside.
That's inside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Playing the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Here's Harper now. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Step off throw to first. Crow Armstrong dives back in safely. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
high leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're
drilled out towards left center field, that's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job.
The new pitcher in the game, Chris Bubich.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Rip towards third. Judge out on the play. I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
On the ground at first,
That
and that's a foul ball.
Oh, that was very good.
Slider misses outside. Next pitch is outside. And he chases that one.
Chase
and 2
that.
away now. There's Ryan McMahon now. And that is out of play.
That was late.
Harper
was the
stands
pitch I
at
was looking
second with
for.
2 gone.
For my dream.
And
That
no one
worked.
can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Helsley.
Very high with
no
that
strike.
one. Ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
I got 1 ball, 1
I
strike.
guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
There's a strike.
Can't do nothing with that.
Next
That's
one
ball
misses. 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot
that
here.
one
Just
out.
got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on
Ball 4.
and 2 outs.
Work.
First and second, 2 outs. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. There's a swing and a miss.
Bring the bat up.
0-1's the count.
2 on, 2 outs.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line. Pelton takes it himself. They limit the damage. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now David Wright. Just off the inside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out with.
Pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Right.
Raisel
One more
Iglesias.
hit.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards right center.
That's
That's
it.
well struck. And that should be extra bases. And that's
And
going to roll
locking
to the
Ryan
wall.
Braun.
Larkin around second.
Everything came together for him. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Ooh, he looked this slow.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
He beat it.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Runner on the move. And first
Still
offering is fouled
let him
off.
go in and steal that base.
Runner on the go again. Ball outside. Throw to second and great jump. That misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Nicked it.
Crow Armstrong leads off
Bring the
second
bat
with
down.
nobody out.
Probably would have been talking about.
Swing and a miss, and he struck
Swung at
him
that.
out. And Harper
Now
down on
pitching.
strikes. New pitcher
Tommy.
coming on, the veteran, Tommy Canely.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Allen over to first. Judge out on the play. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground, right side.
Swung early, and I didn't get the bat down.
That ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Gregory Soto taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And
One
misses
ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ted Williams. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Larkin makes the grab for the second out. Todd Helton now at the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive. Dick Allen will hit next.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ground ball left side.
Come on, that was a bad angle.
And now
I
first
know
and
you
second
would
with
took a
2
better
outs.
angle than
2
that.
consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Andrew Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
It worked.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He reached out a walk his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. McMahon into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Foul ball.
I was late.
McMahon, the runner at second with 1 away.
PCI wasn't bad. It was late.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Williams settles under.
Nope.
And there's 2 down.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jimmy Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way.
Throws to first. Larkin. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now. Soto back to work. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Oh, a great flip. On the money. Nice play. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Lee Smith gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Right. Takes a ball
out.
as he stands in for the second time. And now
Inside
2-0.
ball. That's a ball.
Just missed.
Oh no, you ain't that
3
tight.
balls, no strikes.
Draws the walk
Ball.
there.
He did not.
Okay. Oh,
Lake Trinan on to pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes
Now
when they're
pitching.
called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
No balls,
Got
Tag
him.
2 strikes.
out. And that's the ball game.
should have unlocked that picture. Ooh. Bloop, 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 bloop. Come on. Gotta be kidding. None of my guys is on here. Lost one game. Best hitter. Shit. Second baseman. Oh, and Harper too. Oh, I should have got that picture. Where is he at? Oh, listen. Left-hander. This one. back to go back to Kelly. I like Gary. Market. Oh no, that's the name. Brian. Uh, I want to take Schwarber out. Put him in there for a couple of games. They can get that up. They can finish that mini season. Just so they can finish. Yeah. Gold. Art. Oh. Take him out. Swapped. Just won't have a left hand. So start from there. Back at Oracle Park.
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so
Leading
for
off
him, it's
for the
always
Lords,
interesting to
the
see how he
catcher,
utilizes
Greg
those weapons. He may lean
Biggio.
on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Fooling nobody
And
so
here it
far.
comes. Just
That's in. Ball
misses. And the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. Right through there for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That'll work.
Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Swings through that one, 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Put that over the plate too much.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the
Come on.
2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got it. Strike. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Right. 1-0.
Swing and a ground
Oh,
ball.
he'll make
And
it.
that one finds its way through. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Oh, he dropped.
Fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did it.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong at second with nobody out. Check on the runner. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive.
Close.
Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Right, 2-0.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Man,
No
what was
outs,
this?
runner over
Too
at
late. Didn't get the bat up.
Swing and a miss.
Oh.
And the count now even up.
What does he got? Slider, curveball, sinker, slurve, and fastball. He don't even have a fastball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
That'll score the run.
Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
I gotta watch.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
About everything he got is off speed except for that sinker.
All over that one right there. It sounded different.
Oh, he out of there.
First with one gone.
He got
David
fastball,
Ortiz,
slider, splitter.
The next to hit.
That'll work. Pretty sure he gonna throw me a fastball.
Just missed. Strike 1.
Ooh,
He's trying to stay
oh,
away from
he
this
got
lefty.
me. I was
One
nasty.
that a lot of left-handers like the ball
I
down
wasn't
and
expecting
in.
that.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you're going to miss
Expecting that.
outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Left field way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
Nailed it.
A two-run homer, and they add on. It's 4-0. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two.
Threw that one right in the exact same spot.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't
Do a
get
third
too
one right
excited like
there.
a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing
Close.
all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
I could have
No trouble
ran,
here.
but
Puts it away for the
point.
out. That's out number 2. And now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They're waving McMahon home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Larkin avoids the first pitch for ball 1. Langoliers off of first with 2 away. Base hit.
Didn't get the third on that.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. New pitcher now, Evan Phillips. Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Kyron Paris.
Oh, he's going to squeak.
Whips it to first on the run. And he's safe at first. Safe at home. And the runner
I
scores
could send
from
them anyway.
second. It's 6-0. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. RBI single his last time up. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 on, 2 outs. And
Oh,
that's pushed
no.
foul off to the left and out of play.
There's another shot at that. Get the bat up. You know.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Inside.
Oh, he tired. That's me even playing around.
Ball
Yeah.
1. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Now pitching.
Compared to some days, this is a
Right.
pretty low leverage appearance for him.
Right
So
there.
he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ouch.
Time out. That ball got him.
Oh, dude.
So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position. When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. That's a strike. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though.
Wait. Here we go. Finally missed the bat.
Muncy digs in. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strike. Bottom half of
pretty
inning
good
number
on that.
2. So Harper
The first
stands
baseman.
in.
Right. Harper.
That one ripped. Edmonds ranging back. And brings
Get
it
outta
in
here.
at the wall. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, David
Some
Ortiz.
both of those are some good
Man,
hits.
he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it
That
to fall.
wasn't a
Maybe
good
next
hit.
time up he'll find a hole.
That's probably the one that's gonna
Settles
drop.
underneath
Nah, he out.
And that is that. Back here at Oracle. On the mound now, Andres Munoz.
Now pitching.
Swings through that one for strike one. Munoz, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff. Racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and one out now. Biggio swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Got him looking for the K. Now only one out remaining. Soriano stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Pitch misses inside.
Oh, no.
And a count now 2-0.
Just mowed
Just
down two
missed.
people, no problem, and now we can't find the plate.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk. Next to hit, Babe Ruth.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance.
Oh, it's best of 5. Oh no, I did want to closer. So one more game. I should be done with them dudes. I should be done with Larkin and Brian Brown. Go to go Matt.
So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Greg Maddux.
Biggio.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air.
Come on, man, that was a
It's
check.
very important for him when facing
that was a
side
swing.
hitters to
It
be
wasn't no
able to
check.
get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hit and run it over the inside corner.
Oh.
Not in
Oh,
time.
McMahon.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting
Supposed
down
to
the
have
line.
that.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next offering is down low.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And there's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through and a pretty high level.
Now this one gets through. Can't glove it cleanly.
Come on,
Runs
dude.
in, coming
I
home.
know better than this.
The relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-zip. No outs. Runner
We
at
might as well
first.
play it
And
out.
next will be the cleanup hitter.
Ain't no sense of
Richie
wearing the
Sexton. He was
bullpen
late
out.
there, strike one.
0-1.
Ruth gets his lead at
It's
first
only
with
2.
nobody out. And that misses. And the
Hopefully we
count
can
is
make
1-1.
that up.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just leaving too many things over the plate.
And that one is inside. Glove side, but
Oh, you gotta be kidding. So now we just don't know nothing about defense.
Now after that miscue.
All right, come on now.
4 hits in a row, and they're really
There's no way
I know that was a ground
we
ball,
all of
but
a
it was
sudden it got
absolutely
this
hammered
bad.
to the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now 1-1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced. You'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Next pitch is downstairs. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Count is full.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
We ain't missing no bats.
Right back to him on the mound. Off balance speed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
I wasn't sure if he was coming home.
Now at the plate.
I should have just went on ahead and got the double play. I ain't really got nobody go in there like. He gonna have to at least finish this up. Forget it. Taking it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lee Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's one. A one-pitch
Got
double
him.
play out of the
Service on that one.
Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Come on.
Misses off the plate. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. In time. Got it.
Get out of here.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Armstrong.
Swing and a ground ball out to
Oh,
short.
no.
2 up, 2 down.
That's it out.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Oh, boy.
That one is
There we
absolutely
go.
belted. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I should have
The
swung at
strategy
that.
of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss,
Ooh.
and that's strike 2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
2-2.
That one way inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well.
Good
So
walking.
much so that I think umpires will look at him
We'll
and
take the
determine
walk.
whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
First and second. 2
Oh, you gonna
outs.
get this one over the
Ortiz
plate.
digs in now.
And I
In the
missed
air
it.
left field. That is the inning. Back in Boston, and now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, Butterfingers all of a
Here's
sudden.
Muncy to hit.
Like all season,
And
he
he
was on
takes a
point.
strike. One thing with Max Muncy, it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Edmonds aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Bobby Grich. And that misses. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way out front for strike two.
1 and 2 is the count.
That just misses, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
I'm
Try to go again
fooling
with the
you.
fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over, and here's the catcher. And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-2 inside, just missed. Fans another.
Now pitching.
Luke Weaver takes over on the mound.
Make something happen.
Ryan McMahon, the leadoff batter, as he swings
Too
through
late.
strike one.
Strike.
Up the middle.
None of that work.
Gal gets it over to first. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Ryan Braun.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Oh,
Makes
come
the
on.
grab, 2 down. And
Dude,
now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers.
all you got.
It's a pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swings through that.
Love to see it.
That was
Power
late.
versus
It's
power
0-1.
right there.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's not
No
wasting any
balls, 2
pitches.
strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Supposed
Hit weakly on the ground towards second.
very weak.
Sends it to
Yeah,
first.
business even
3
swinging
up,
at
3
that.
down, inning over. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Andres Munoz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Munoz winds and deals.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. 1-1 on the gun. Swing and a
2
miss.
and 2 is the count.
And now the
Full
count
count.
is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh,
need
that'll
to
make you
stop
feel
messing
good as a
around.
hitter.
You know, real people.
The left-hander on now, Gregory Soto.
Now pitching.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
0-2.
Next pitch
Outside,
off the
ball.
play. Now 1-2. Just misses with that one. Soriano on at first. Nobody out.
Count is
That
full.
one way outside. Full count 3-2. That's a
Ball
good
4.
at bat
Take your
right
base.
there. He was down early in that
Could be
plate
kidding.
appearance. Works the walk.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2. Popped up right side. And the infield fly is called.
In effect.
The double play still in effect.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. In there at the knees. That missed
Ball.
inside. And 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Cal Ripken Jr. And there's the strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. Miss.
Yeesh.
John Franco comes out trying to close
Work
it out.
for that.
And Boog, the
Oh no.
offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up. And
But Ozzy.
it's a good one.
Barry Larkin, the leadoff batter,
Now
as he
coming
looks
to
at ball
pitch.
1.
Ozzy. Finesse.
Little chopper rolls foul.
It's a screwball, sinker, slider, fastball, check. There we go.
That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good job right
Not
there.
one.
Keeps the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
So next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hard around the first. And he takes it
early.
himself for the out. So they're down to their final out. Here is Bryce Harper.
Oh, Harper.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Line drive.
Good. That's
And
no. Man.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Right here. Open them. Oh, Schwarber. Uh, down there. Actually, can Ozzy up, but at the same time, need somebody at the end of the bench. Carry the bench. Oh. So, thing else the way it was. Line it back up.
Okay, all set to go. Now, Kyron Paris.
Need a good start.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. One
Nothing
out
you
in the
can
top
do
of
about
the
that.
first. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Oh,
One out, base is empty. Base hit.
nice.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Move to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Runner takes off. Strike in there.
How is that a strike?
Safe at second,
Man.
and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And now the 0-1. Runner on the go again.
Ball.
Pitch is high, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Okay,
And
1-1.
the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet
Infield
away.
in. All we gotta do is pop it over their head.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he knows
Not gonna give
they
me
don't want to
nothing to
give
pop
him
it over
anything
his
to hit.
head.
But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to
Make
expand
it.
the zone. He's capable of going out
That's
there
the ball.
and doing damage with it.
Crow Armstrong
2 balls,
stands
2
at
strikes.
third with
2-2.
one gone to the inning. Drilled
There we
in the
go.
air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Hit on the ground to short. Ripken
Fine.
on the run. Throw to first. And
And
that's
he's
a
throwing
nice play
just
to
the
inning.
worst.
Here's
So
the
him the
catcher,
worst
Greg Biggio.
pitches. And I be swinging at him.
That's too low.
Ball, that's
Ball
down.
1.
Ball, that's up.
Oh no.
And the slider catches the zone.
2-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the
How
count's
these
even at
Blues is
2.
the most disciplined team in the league all of a sudden.
On the
Got
inside
him.
corner for called strike 3. And now here is Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
There we go.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Babe Ruth will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 outs, base is
0-2.
empty. That one
That's a
missed.
ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a
1 ball,
two-strike
2
count.
strikes.
Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will...
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now pitching.
Matt Strom gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Outside
That missed.
low,
That's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
Fastball slider sync.
1-0. 2-0's the count.
Oh, give me something.
That one
Too
hooked
early.
foul.
Man.
Now this is in the air down
That
the
was
line.
late.
And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Throw me something down.
that one down
There
the
we
line,
go.
and it stays fair.
Can't get too off of it though.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the.
Need to manufacture one.
Third baseline did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
24, Ricky Henderson.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Henderson at third.
Now we can
with
play
nobody
straight
out.
up.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side, a sliding stop.
He's got
He
it in
fires
the
to
gap.
plate. He's safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
And this one bounces away from Biggio. McMahon into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
For anything.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Oh, boy.
No outs. Runner on second.
Not much I can do with that.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Muncy pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now pitching.
Jeremiah Estrada on the pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by.
Ooh.
And that's a base hit.
Or
McMahon around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they're up by 3. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ozzie Smith, the next to hit. That's a base hit.
can't get the third.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off.
Late.
2 on, 1 out.
That's a ball.
Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this.
Oh,
that
he
is a
picked
big
it
time
up.
benefit. Ruth puts it away, and there are 2 down.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack
Yeah,
mode
he picked
coming
it up.
right at you, expecting to get a swing and
Good
miss.
swing, good contact.
Crow Armstrong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I'm on that one.
Headed towards the corner.
Oh,
And that is a foul ball.
so close.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Biggio collects. Fires to first. Got him. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Cueto back to work. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 1 strike.
just struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Juan Soto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. Now here is Cal Ripken Jr. Slider right there.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound. Evan Phillips. Lifted in the air, out to left. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The right
He's
fielder.
Aaron
getting a double
Judge
out of
at
it.
the plate.
Aaron
Grounded out to short in his
Judge.
first trip. And a rope into center field, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. So a man at first, and now the DH, Ricky Henderson. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Ripken. Over to first, safe. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Throw over to first.
No,
Ricky
he's
dives
safe.
back in. Ricky on the move. It's a pitch out.
1-0.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. And another
3-0.
ball.
Oh, yeah, walking.
And ball 4,
Nope, ball
2
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Well, this came apart right there.
New pitcher on now, David Bednar.
Bednar.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Here's a high
Man, I
fly
got
ball out to
underneath
center.
it.
Edmonds settles under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing at a high fly ball right field. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through
Ooh,
that
that
one.
was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No
Try
balls,
to go
2
again with the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, out to short. They get the force. 3rd out. Back here in London. Leading off. Lake Trinan will take
Now
over
pitching.
here.
And he's got a nice
Late.
lead to work with, so he
Trinan.
should come in throwing strikes,
Down, ball.
attacking these hitters.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Next offering is
1-1.
downstairs.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed.
That's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And first offering is fouled off. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Right.
So Singy, as the numbers show,
All right. Thanks for watching. We're going to stop it right there. We'll be back tomorrow. Finish up the playoffs. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Hit that like button, notification bell, so you'll be notified the next time I go live. The like button, so my channel can be spread throughout the algorithm. Thanks.